Hello again, Loves Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. December 19th prompts all about tickets. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I told you guys, I am trying to desperately get a few events done from 2022. I would like to get the complete NASCAR race done. I only have a few more pictures left to scrap of that. The trip I took with my girlfriend to the Ozarks this past summer, I only had a few pictures to begin with, so I'd like to get that done. I have to find B's 6 birthday presents or just reprint them. Graceland, I only have a few photos left because mostly I filled up some mini albums that I created at She Loves Color with some of these items. I did find a whole bunch of old photos of Sammy when he was a wee little baby, and I would like to get those completed. And Sam getting a new car and Christmas 2022. And I know that seems like a lot, but collectively I think it's maybe 20 more layouts, if that. So I would really just like to get those done before I start working on, the Vegas trip and all the fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. This is us. I had paid extra for a VIP tour. So this is actually the movie set from Elvis, the movie that just came out where that Austin actor played Elvis, and they actually brought the entire movie set to Graceland. So we had to see all that stuff as a backstage with a private tour guide and such. So we've got that one of us in front of like the movie set with all the characters in the background and the pictures and all that fun stuff. It's Saturday, December 2nd, and that means I'm going to play with some mixed media. Through the week, I don't play with mixed media as much because I have a limited amount of time to get in the craft room and scrap when I get off work and such. So I like to make sure that Saturdays and Sundays I do devote time because I have more time to let it dry and come back to it and play later. I only have maybe an hour or two. A few days a week where I can get in there, and I would just like to complete layouts. So we're going to go ahead and pull out this stencil right here. I'm also going to play with my scrapbook.com nesting tag dies. I'm going to use the big one because I hardly ever use that. And the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. I think this is gorge. And there are all kinds of tickets within this collection, so that's another reason why I pulled this. So we've got all this I need. Let's see. Well, we have like a ton of that paper, so let's just go with it. So this is the collection that I like paper pieced together through Amazon, a cherry on top, and any place I could find it because for some reason I just missed the boat on it and didn't order it. And, so it's really going to help me to be a member of. I just don't have time, you guys. I don't have time to follow all these things. That's how I miss DT opportunities and stuff because I'm hardly ever online because I work so much. I work 50 to 60 hours a week, and then when I come home, I don't want to read Facebook and stuff. I want to craft. What am I going for? And you know how I love the modeling piece. I just think it's so pretty. I have all these other fun. I'm going for the pink side too, by the way. But I like this color right here, so I'm thinking we're going to mix in some Peach Bellini Brutus Monroe Velveteen Glaze. I love Brutus Monroe. I was on the design team. But one thing that I was always very concerned of was their, I don't know what that is, so we're just going to, I don't know where that even came from. Something, like a little crystal or something. Was some of their mixed media was thin. I always tried to make it work, but So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna try, and I say try loosely. Also, can anybody tell me why I bought a white leather chair for my desk chair? I bought it a year ago, so I've had it for about a year. Don't do that when you're a scrapbooker that plays with mixed media. This sucker. I mean, seriously though, I should have known. Do you guys see my keyboard? Do you see how all that is ink splatters? Years and years of ink splatters. Like, it's funny. It's kind of funny. But I have been looking on Temu, and they have all kinds of fun desk organization stuff. So, I think I must. Alright. But do you see how, like, it's really thin. So it's always like, Alright. Got a nice little smattering down there. I don't want to use too much, then I don't want, because it is going to, once I put the more liquidy stuff, and I don't know if you guys see this, it's just pouring right out. So, that's what I'm talking about, like, you know. We're just going to mix this up and try to create that color, or a shade thereof of that color. But as thick as the modeling paste is, it does tend to just go right into it, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make this thick, and I'm actually gonna put it back in here. So we are just gonna get this all out on this mat. This is my Glassboard Studios glass mat, you guys. If you have not picked one up yet, you need to. You can do all these things and more. And it cleans up. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. I'm gonna continue to get that. And once I get it to the color and consistency that I'm looking for, I will put the excess back in this little container. So like that's my plan as of right now. Okay. We need to put more modeling paste because it has thinned it out. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing this and making the big mess that I am. Trying to corral all of this. I will be back in just a bit. All right, we've got some stuff done. So I did just trace this out. I've got a few of these things. I need to map my photo. Like, that totally just went to the wayside, didn't it? Let's mat it in some white cardstock. I found some more adhesive, you guys. It's like the adhesive that never dies. Every time I think I'm good, I find more. So we're just going to come in and trim this down using my Gigantor scissors. And now there's a little line right there that I like to line everything up with. I run it to the top to make sure that it's straight. I did successfully get the photo on there straight. Always makes me feel good when I eyeball it on straight, you know? Alright. I think we need a little distress ink. Let's see if I can find dried marigold looks to work. All right. So I'm going to just stress the edges of everything. I'm just going to get that tucked in there. I'm just going to quickly add some depth to this very white border. You guys know, because now that I've printed with Persnickety, I like the white border. I also have an affiliate link for them down below if you guys want to start getting your photos printed through Persnickety. This one is not printed, but all of my future ones have been. I have been converted. It's just when I have big batches to print, like the day-to-day stuff, I'll just print on my home one. But, you know, when I have 50 or more, actually if I have 25 or more that I need printed, I usually just hold off, wait till I have a fair amount, and then order. So I've placed 2 orders so far with Persnickety, and I have not been let down. All right. So I've got this going on. So when I lined up the stencil again, I kind of messed up. So that's okay. We're going to fix that. So we're going to angle that way. We're going to angle this way. I do want to do that because we're going to stick this one over here. No need to waste these things. This one, I'm going to come right over here. Got my tickets and such over there. I do want to get this beautiful, maybe we pull that out. Do this like that. Kind of tuck that guy like so. Okay, I'm loving it. And I need something to go up there, which I'm sure we have something, right? I did see something we can use as a title. That is like, wow. I was not expecting it to be ginormous. It would have been nice. Let's see. What about something like that to kind of cover that up? Or is that kind of awkward and weird? It's kind of awkward and weird, isn't it? We'll get something up there. What do you think of that? Ooh, I like that. Okay. I do like that down there. I was not expecting that to be as big as it was when I pulled it up. All right. We've got those. What else do we have on these? Very fun sticker sheets. Hold, please. Okay. Stuck right there. We're going to pop these guys in as well. There's some tickets. Boom. We do probably need to get the stuff adhered down a little bit. Go ahead and get this little amazing right there. Gonna build off of that. And I would like a long love more, worry less, and we'll just make sure that we have that kind of like that. All right, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to tuck some other things in and pull out some other items, probably from these fabulous collections. Yeah. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, I was getting carried away and I was getting everything on here. So I've popped this up on foam. I've popped this up on foam. I've made a nice little tag cluster going on here. I've got some butterflies, or as my son used to call them, flutterbys. Hey, look, Mom, there's a flutterby. He also spelled his name Sma, S-M-A. So, and we went to the beach. And for his 5th birthday, we took him to Disney World. He was a whole hand. That just seemed like a good way to celebrate. We went to Daytona Beach as well. We left Orlando and went over there, and he wrote his name in the sand. Shma. I laughed. It's just one of those things that you'll never forget, you know? Ah. All right. Like, I have been in my scrap room for the better part. Let's see. My husband got up at 3 a.m. to go to work. I came in here for a couple hours and got some stuff like organized, and I went back to bed because I was like, man, I cannot stay up. I know, I took a nap. Technically, I just went back to bed, but I couldn't go right back to bed when he left because, I don't know. And he was trying not to wake me up, but he wanted to let me know that I could turn my alarm off, and he was hoping I'd go back to bed. But anyway, so I went back to bed about 5 and slept until 8. I've been in here. It's 3 p.m. And I just don't feel like I've got anything done. I think I've got this is like my 3rd. I mean, I've been working on a lot of layouts, but I've been doing mixed media, so I guess that's why. Who knows? All right, let's use this blue. Now, this is an Amazon Basics pen. My kid works at Amazon, so, you know, we get what we get. This is a felt tip marker. All right, I'm going to do the messy lines. Let's see. This collection is super gorgeous. I'm in love. Totally wish I could have got more of it. So I never want to be out of it. Uh-oh. Totally went over the... I wonder if I can. Look at that. I can just draw right over that. Interesting. I gotta go down here and fix these. All right. That is going to do it for today's layout. I really do love this. I think the collection is gorgeous, and I like that we have that big tag back there. I've got the tickets on as my prompt. I have missed a few prompts this month, you guys. I just get going with something else, and I totally forget about my prompt. So, yeah. I believe the charm I missed. Charms on Cut Apart. Crazy. I didn't put any charms on there, so that's okay. That's okay. You guys probably did great. Because I'm filming this. This is December 2nd. But I'm not going to go back and add charms to it. I know. Call me crazy. Anyway, all right. So, what is this for? Oh, tickets. So no one else is playing along with me. Ha! I was trying to think. For some reason, I'm all discombobulated right now. I apologize. So, do all the fun YouTubey things. Like, subscribe, join my membership, you guys. Once a week. Always on Sundays, new videos post. Right now, we're making kits and we're making layouts from page kits. We started this a couple months ago, making page kits out of stash, like all stash, no collections. Like I just went and grabbed individual papers and then stash from my embellishments from my stash boxes. And so far, each page kit has yielded 2 layouts, and it really feels good to use these products that have been sitting in my craft room for a decade. You know? So I am hoping that I'm inspiring all of the members as well. So if you'd like to join, I did have a few new members join in the past few weeks, and I want to thank you. But yeah, that's going to do it. So if that's something that you're interested in, I just seen that right there. Please do so. Check it out. We do mixed media. We do all kinds of fun stuff. And it's just like a extra, something that brings me out of my comfort zone to do layouts that I'm not comfortable with. Like, it's not something that I've done before or I'm used to or it's standard. It's like trying to think outside the box. And so we've done like the original layout with the kits, and then whatever's left, I call it a embellishment busting. So we try to use all the embellishments that are left. Obviously, I haven't succeeded in that yet, but each time I've used, so far I've used almost 20 sheets of paper from my individual page collections over there. Like, there's the individual pages that are color-coded. So we're on the 4th kit now, part 2. That'll be next week. It'll be a stash busting or embellishment busting. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and please, please, please do all the fun things, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.